Hey guys, this is Slicknick Gaming, and welcome back to the Smash Ultimate CPU Tournament. Today, we are going to start our coverage of the second round. It took us 4 days to get through round 1, and for the second round, it's only going to take 2 days because we're going to be covering 2 regions per day instead of just 1, because the goal is to have 8 matches per video until we get to the regional finals. So today, we are going to be covering 8 matchups in the second round. We're going to be covering the Monestary region and the Kongo jungle region. Let's go ahead and list off today's matches. We have 1 seed Byleth versus 8 seed Steve, 4 seed Robin versus 12 seed Yoshi, 2 seed Captain Falcon versus 10 seed Little Mac, and 3 seed Ganondorf versus 11 seed Luigi. And then in the Kongo jungle region, it's going to be King K. Rool, the 1 seed, taking on 8 seed Snake, 13 seed Dark Samus taking on 5 seed Zelda, 2 seed Bowser versus 10 seed Ice Climbers, and 3 seed Dr. Mario versus 11 seed Dark Pit. All right, that is your matches for today. Keep in mind, we are still going to be covering 1 conference at a time, but 2 conferences per day. But the matches per region are going to be randomized. We're going to be showing all the matchups in a random order, just like we did in the last round. All right, let's get going.
All right, this is it. We're finally starting the second round. All right, let's get started in the Monestary region. Once again, I randomized the order of all the matches. First up, we have the number 1 seed, Byleth, taking on the number 8 seed, where is he? Steve. Steve was the number 1 overall seed in the first tournament. So yeah, this is the first match of the second round. As I said in the intro, the second round is going to take place over the course of 2 days. Steve gets knocked out first. Steve looking to respond here. I'm wondering something. Because it's an icy... Oh! Steve with the dunk! Makes it tied up at 2. Steve with the dunk. Unbelievable. And just like that, Byleth makes it a 2-1 game. What was I just talking about? Oh, Steve is down to his last stock now. I wonder if the platforms are actually slippery, like if they use ice physics on this stage, even though it's Omega. That's something I'm actually wondering about, because I went online and to look up the which stages were legal and which stages weren't in professional Smash. And I was shocked to learn that like half of the Omega stages are turned off. That really surprised me. Anyways, Steve looking to tie this match up. Have at least a little bit of hope. But Byleth says no, and Byleth will be moving on to the Sweet 16. He will be the first one to advance. Byleth, the number 1 seed, moves on to the Sweet 16. And Steve is going to be going back home. Thank you for playing. Sorry, Jack Black, it's time for you to go. I'm not kidding, guys. When I randomized the number of the order of the matches, this is how it came out. Next up, we have the 2 seed, Captain Falcon, who barely got out in the last round, taking on Little Mac. Alright, this is it. Man, I'm saying that a lot. So Byleth has already moved on to the Sweet 16. And Little Mac down to his second stock. Little Mac is the 10 seed. Meanwhile, Captain Falcon is the 2 seed. He is much higher ranked than he was last time. You know, I knew heading into this that this was going to be a very fun tournament. And the first round certainly did not disappoint. There were some very exciting matches in the first round. But now we're heading into the second round. The tournament is already halfway over. And that's it for the Red Sox. They just struck out to end the game. Man, it is very depressing to be a Boston sports fan right now. I mean, the Patriots lost the Super Bowl. The Bruins and the Celtics both got knocked out early in the playoffs. And the Red Sox just suck right now. They are nowhere near what they should be. But then again, I guess I am kind of spoiled because throughout my childhood, I got to experience all the championships and all that. I was alive for 5 of the 6 Super Bowls that the Patriots won. I was not born yet for the first one. And I was a year old in 2004 when the Red Sox broke the curse. And that's the game. Captain Falcon advances. And Little Mac is out. Man, Captain Falcon handled him pretty easily there. And Captain Falcon will be moving on to the Sweet 16. Congratulations. Unfortunately for Little Mac, it's time for him to go back to the boxing ring and start training for the next one. If there is a next one. I don't know. Oops, I just dropped the controller. Anyways, next up, we have number 3 seed, Ganondorf. Where are you, Ganondorf? There he is. Ganondorf taking on number 11 seed, Luigi. You guys already know who I'm rooting for in this one. This is probably the match I was looking forward to the most in the Monestary region.
3, 2, 1, go!
Luigi. Oh man, Luigi's got an early lead. Could we see an upset here? It would be amazing if Luigi won this, considering how... Okay, that was... Well, that lasted long. Luigi was in the lead to start the match, but now he's fallen apart. Trying to juggle him, but Ganondorf is one of the heavyweights in this game. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's classified as a heavyweight. Ganondorf, down to his second stock now. It is tied up at 2. Uh-oh. Luigi? I thought he was going to die there after Ganondorf blocked his recovery. But no, he made it back because he's Luigi. He is a Luigi. Man, it is neck and neck once more. My god, Luigi scares me every time he does that recovery move because I keep expecting it to not work. Probably because there have been so many times where I've seen it not work. Luigi looking to take the lead, but Ganondorf's looking for the same thing. Ganondorf is another fighter who has a lot of high expectations heading into this tournament. A lot of people want him to... A lot of people are expecting him maybe not to win, but to go a very long way. Like maybe to the Final Four. Oh, Luigi! Oh! Ganondorf, what a move! Ganondorf takes the lead. But he has that really bad recovery, which Luigi is looking to incite here. The thing is, Luigi doesn't have a whole lot of attacks that... Shut up! Now it's tied up at 1. Whoever wins, whoever gets this next KO will win the match. Uh-oh. Ganondorf! I was just talking about that earlier! Ganondorf chokes and Luigi moves on. The 3 seed is eliminated. And Luigi pulls off the upset and moves on. Incredible. Ganondorf choked. Another big choke job in this tournament. Ganondorf was expected to go a long way, but he just got a Luigi'd. And that's what he says in the movie. And the 11 seed Luigi advances to take on 2 seed Captain Falcon. Alright, on to the next one. We've got 12 seed Yoshi. One of the other underdogs, well I guess the under-dino in this case, of this tournament, taking on the 4 seed Robin. I'm not sure how this will top that last one. That was very close. And it was literally another brilliant example of the commentator's curse. I was just saying that Ganondorf had a terrible recovery and that Luigi was trying to trick him into using it. And he did. Like 30 seconds after I said that. Whoever wins this will be taking on 1 seed Byleth in the Sweet 16. We already know one of the Sweet 16 matchups, and that's going to be 2 seed Captain Falcon versus 11 seed Luigi. That should be a fun one. Another second round matchup I'm really looking forward to is Terry versus Ike. I am really looking forward to that matchup, but we're not going to be able to see it until tomorrow. And Yoshi down to his second stock already. Battleship Halberd. Man, I'm still in shock that Luigi won that. Now now I really want him to win the whole tournament. He better go all the way after that victory. Yoshi and Robin both have 2 stocks. Oh, Yoshi! Robin is trying to get Yoshi off the stage, and it worked! 2-1. Yoshi is down to his last stock. Robin is not the first fighter to pull off that move today. Robin does a drain. That's what it's called. It's called a health drain off of Yoshi. Yoshi tried to egg him there. Man, it just seems like nothing is working for Yoshi. Oh! I just had to say it. As soon as that happens, Yoshi self-destructs. As soon as I said nothing was working for Yoshi, he self-destructs. Okay, so Robin will be taking on the 4-seed, or 4-seed Robin will take on 1-seed Byleth in the Sweet 16 in the Monestary region. Alright, that does it for the Monestary region. Now let's head over to the other region which is being covered today. And that is the Kongo Jungle region, where the first match in that region is going to be number 11 seed Dark Pit taking on the number 3 seed Dr. Mario. Dr. Mario has been riding high recently. Not from the drugs, but you know what I mean. Like, he's got a lot to be happy about as of late. Dark Pit, meanwhile, it's a miracle he even made it out of the first round, considering how low he's seated. He is one of 3 11 seeds in the tournament still. Wow, Dr. Mario getting the early stock on Dark Pit. Dr. Mario gets stuck under the stage. He self-destructs. It is tied up at 2. Wow, what a sequence of events. Dr. Mario gets a quick KO, and then self-destructs a few seconds, and then self-destructs shortly after. These guys are level 9 CPU. I don't know why they're acting like this. Because these guys are level 9 CPU. Dark Pit down to his last stock. And Dark Pit ties it up right away. It is tied up at 1. Next KO wins. And Dr. Mario gets a few good kicks there. Dark Pit is in big trouble. And Dr. Mario wins. He is still riding high. He is still riding high after he had so many great things happen to him in the past couple months. Even though Mario pretty much just got no representation in the Nintendo Direct whatsoever, Dr. Mario is in a very good mood, and he's definitely riding on that good mood into the Sweet 16. Meanwhile, Dark Pit is literally left in the dark. Thank you for playing. He's gonna join all the other losers on the couch. That was dark. I'm sorry. Next up, we have number 5 seed Zelda versus number 13 seed Dark Samus. Now, this is the match I think everybody was waiting for. Dark Samus, after taking out Isabelle in the first round, is looking to continue her Cinderella run. She's looking to continue as this tournament's Cinderella. It's a Cinderella story. He's lining up the ball. Cinderella story. The local groundskeeper about to become the Masters champion. In case you didn't know what that was from Caddyshack. Oh, Zelda tried to kill her off with her knights. I don't know who I'm rooting for in this match. Well, I shouldn't be rooting for anybody. If I want to be a good commentator, I can't root for anybody. Oh, off the stage. Both of them make it back, but Zelda makes the kill there, and now it's 3-2. Dark Samus answers right away, and now it's tied up at 2. Zelda. Man, this match is tied. This match is very close. This is definitely the match that everybody's been waiting for. I can't stress that enough. This match and also the one between... who's the other one? Oh, Samus and Sora. And Dark Samus down to her last stock. Her Cinderella run could end here. And in that case, Isabelle would end up just kicking herself. This is Gower Plain, by the way. And now it is tied up at 1. Next KO will do it. All right. We are halfway. The timer is halfway gone now. Well, almost halfway gone. Zelda's giving it everything she has. It is neck and neck, ladies and gentlemen, non-binaries. Zelda with the toss. Tried to toss her out of the ring. Oh, what's going to happen here? They both make it back. It is neck and neck. Oh my god. Who is going to win this? This is insane. Zelda gets a hit. Zelda summoning her knights. One big hit for either of them will do it. They just got to get it right. Just got to play their cards right. And just like that, Dark Samus' Cinderella run is over. And Zelda moves on. Man, I bet Isabelle is watching this and she is absolutely kicking herself right now. She is absolutely embarrassed watching the fighter she lost to end up losing literally the next match. That's gotta be painful for her to watch. Anyways, Zelda advances. Congratulations, and Dark Samus. It was fun while it lasted. Thank you for playing. It's gonna be a really big couch. It's better than a really big shoe. Of course, nobody finds that funny but me. Anyways, next up, we have the number 1 seed, King K. Rool, taking on 8 seed Snake. If I can find him. There he is. The winner of this will take on 5 seed Zelda in the Sweet 16.
3, 2, 1, go!
And Bowser is fighting next. Oh, man. Can you imagine King K. Rool and Bowser in the Elite 8? That would just be incredible to have those two fight in the Elite 8. Because King K. Rool is the 1 seed and Bowser is the 2 seed. Snake, who King K. Rool is fighting right now, is the 8 seed. I'm yawning, I'm tired. Snake gets knocked out first. Yeah, I'm tired. It's been a long day. And, well, tomorrow I have my community meal with my friends. Which I'm really excited for. I'm going out to dinner. I go out to dinner with my friends every Wednesday night. Snake down to his last stalk. King K. Rool putting on a dominant performance. Oh. Snake? I must say this. Snake does not deserve to be here because in the last match, he literally got killed by his own bomb. Like, he lit a bomb and then didn't even bother running away. Now he does a proper bomb execution right when he's about to be eliminated. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. Maybe I spoke too soon. Snake using the helicopter. Nope! Oh! What was that? I thought Snake was gonna die and then he propelled himself with the bomb. And it's over! King K. Rool moves on. King K. Rool advances to the Sweet 16 to face Zelda. And Snake, I'm sorry, man. It's time for you to go home. Thank you for playing. I seriously thought Snake was going to self-destruct there at the end. That would have been the icing on the cake. But oh well. Whatever happens, happens. Alright, now we have the last match of the Kongo Jungle region and the final match of the day. Wow, great voice crack. The final match of the day between number 2 seed Bowser and number 10 seed Ice Climbers. We have 2 more fighters who originally first appeared in Melee, Smash Bros. Melee. Oh, and we get this stage again? That's twice now that we've gotten this stage. The winner of this will be taking on 3 seed Dr. Mario. So if Bowser wins this, he would end up having to take on 2 Marios. But if the Ice Climbers win this, it would be a tremendous upset. So far in the second round, we've only had 1 upset, and that was Luigi taking down Ganondorf. Which, honestly, I kind of knew was going to happen because you can only fight for so long with a bad recovery. And the Ice Climbers... No, the Ice Climbers can't seem to get a kill here. They're trying, but they just can't. Bowser, meanwhile, continues to lay it on thick. Bowser is another one of those heavyweight characters, alongside Ganondorf, King K. Rool, and King DDD. And I want to say there's more. Oh, Donkey Kong. Yeah, Donkey Kong's another one. They're all heavyweights. They finally get a kill move, and now they're looking to try it again. Sorry, I saw someone outside my window. It was my dad's girlfriend walking the dog. Oh, that reminds me. I don't think I told you guys, but Daisy, my puppy, learned how to climb over fences. The Ice Climbers finally found their mojo, and now it's 2-1. I almost said it's tied up, but no, it was tied up until then. Bowser is fading fast. He really needs to get his ass in gear if he wants to win this. Commentator's curse! Commentator's curse strikes again! Oh, but Bowser still has plenty of ground to cover. So he's not out of the woods yet, but that was a really funny moment. We could be in for a massive upset. Oh. Bowser was another fighter people expected to go a long way. Oh man. It is pretty much neck and neck right now. Bowser prevents the upset. Wow, that was very tense there for a moment. I'm sorry if I blew out your eardrums, but Bowser somehow prevents the upset. He was this close to dying. Gee, what does that remind me of? When my Bowser amiibo was under so much pressure in the championship and ended up winning. He ended up coming all the way back and winning. Bowser, the comeback king, strikes again, and this time he knocks out the Ice Climbers in a match that was a lot closer than it should have been. Alright, so that does it for the first day of the second round. We covered the Monestary region and the Kongo Jungle region. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the bracket now that the first half of the second round has officially wrapped.
Alright guys, just like that, we are halfway through the second round. We will be covering the second half of the second round tomorrow. Here are today's results, and let's go ahead and go over the matchups that are already determined for the Sweet 16. In the Monestary region, we have 1 seed Byleth versus 4 seed Robin, and 2 seed Captain Falcon versus 11 seed Luigi. That should be a fun one. And then we head down to the Kongo Jungle region, where it's King K. Rool, the number 1 seed, versus 5 seed Zelda. And then we have 2 seed Bowser versus 3 seed Dr. Mario. That is the first half. And tomorrow, we will be doing the second half of the round of 32 for the Smash Ultimate CPU Tournament. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for watching.